Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back with the Devasia mentality. We're playing another Capcom game, this time on the Sony PlayStation. It is Megaman X4. Probably, I'm willing to say, my favorite Mega Man X game. I don't, I think this is definitely my favorite Mega Man X game. It does. You know, after the 2 and 3 kind of just did not do anything for me. Like, 2 was okay, and 3 was borderline awful. 4, I think, returns to form in a very good way. But we'll get into that as we get into that. And we're already watching this opening FMV cutscene with a lot of with animatronic beings known as Reploids fighting each other with beam sabers. And X doing his job of buster blasting things that we don't see. Whatever. And a female Reploid of some sort. I'm sure we will figure out what all of this stuff is and what it means as we get into the game, but we're gonna have to let it pass by and then get into the game. But yeah, Mega Man X4. Wonder who that is in the background. I don't know. Probably nothing important.
Megaman X4.
Yep, Mega Man X4. Mega Man's... Well, I can't remember if this or Mega Man 8 came out first, but they came out at around about the same time, I'll say that much. And as such, they share similar qualities, specifically in the voice acting department. But we will get into that momentarily, I'm sure. Now, this is also the first game where you can select between Mega Man X and Zero from the start. Unfortunately, whoever you select is the character that you're stuck with for the entire game. You can't switch freely between X and Zero while you're playing. So we're going to start off by playing Mega Man X's campaign. Since this is Mega Man X4. And that's who we're all familiar with, right? That's what everyone... X is who you're here for, right? You love that. You love that guy, right? Some mansion...
It's about the Maverick Hunters, General. They are far too eager to please the humans and continue to hunt down the Reploids. Do you believe they pose a significant threat?
Perhaps.
You already know the truth, General. Their sole mission has been to destroy any Reploids who fail to do as the humans order. It's in your best interest to stop them now, before they turn on you. You possess enough power to destroy them!
Dismissed.
What?
I will not betray the humans. Remove yourself from my sight. My business with you has concluded.
Very well. But you will change your mind soon, I assure you.
I wonder who that mysterious robot guy talking to him with the scythe was. I don't know. As if it wasn't obvious already, but I'm pretty sure we will find out in due time. Mavericks have been found at point 5567. The Maverick occupies the Sky Lagoon, using the most advanced weapons available. The army appears to be the Repliforce. Roger that. I'm on my way now. And that's the voice that I'm giving X for this game, despite the fact that this game would give X a different voice. But before we go any further, I have to make some alterations. First of all, let's make that button, that button. Switch these around. And there we go. Now I have my specific setup for this game. This feels familiar, running down a highway, shooting Mavericks in the way. Not much in the way of obstacles. Except that. And that! Oh boy. Let's get away from it before it decides to smash us. Oh, well, thank you for breaking that down. I'd ask you to break this one down if I could, but I don't care. I'm going. Gotta get away from that thing. Move out of the way. Mega Man X! I have work to do. Throw your grenades at me, Maverick scum. Uh-oh, things have started exploding. That doesn't sound good. You're a Dragoon from the 14th unit!
This isn't good, X. That Maverick just destroyed the power reactor.
What? Then the Sky Lagoon will come crashing into the ground!
It's too late, X. It's time I made my escape. I suggest you do the same. Don't do anything reckless on the way out, okay?
The city below will soon become a sea of flames. Many people will perish. I have no choice but to escape from here and head to the city below. Should have had something to drink before doing this. I intended to do that before I started this, and what did I go and do? I just started the game without doing that. Ugh. What? The city has been completely destroyed. They were innocent people. I won't forget this. I'm not gonna let them. I don't know who was behind this, but they're gonna suffer greatly for this. You know, the only Maverick that I saw in that room before he took off was Dragoon. Maybe he's responsible. Wonder where he went. Who knows? But I'm sure we'll dead. That was dumb. That was dumb of me. That was very dumb of me. Oh my god. First fucking death of the game in the first level. That should not have happened. Get out of my way. I'm hunting Mavericks. Whoop! Uh-oh. Let's not get crushed again, please. Alright. It's all that taken care of. What now? Oh. Warning! 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 What do we got to deal with? Oh, it's that giant dragon from earlier. Were you responsible for this? You look kind of beat up. Get out of the way. Ow! Stop it! You know, another fairly common trait of the opening segment of given Mega Man X game. Let's have this great big evil Maverick thing show up at the very beginning and be not very strong or problematic at all. He only took a sliver of my health, and that's that dealt with. Who are you? I'm the Colonel of the Repliforce. Has the Repliforce been occupying this area? What are you talking about? I only came to save my sister. The army responsible for all the violence in this region is not the Repliforce. Nevertheless, I want you to disarm and follow me back to HQ. Never! You're asking my soldiers to drop their weapons? The only time we drop our weapons is when we aren't able to fight any longer. But you will be regarded as a maverick, and treated as such. Do as you will. The Repliforce the Repliforce would sooner fight and die than discard our pride. Ugh.
Consider us Mavericks, if this is what you wish.
Wait, calm down, Colonel! What the? Something's gotta give, otherwise the entire Repliforce will be considered to be Mavericks. They're gonna be dumb enough to rely on maintaining their pride over the sensibilities of actually dealing with laws and whatnot regarding Mavericks and Reploids and what have you. Then yeah. Also, this is the first game, aside from, you know, the PlayStation version of Mega Man X3, to incorporate a save game feature. I'm going to save over this one, since this was just my test play save file. And we will continue on from here. And I will crack my neck.
Brave soldiers of Repliforce, we have all been wrongfully judged as Mavericks by the humans. We cannot suffer this indignity and live in disgrace. We will build our own nation of Reploids. But remember, this is neither about insurrection nor rebellion against our human creators.
Sure.
This is about our liberty and security. We must battle for our own individual rights and our own survival. Together we will build our nation, a sanctuary for all Reploids, our own utopia. Let us forge onward towards a new golden era for the Repliforce.
I too share the general sentiment. Take heed, we have no other choice. Let us fight valiantly, with courage and pride, without fear, for we are the Repliforce.
The most powerful army in history!
The General has finally taken action. And now, my Maverick Hunters, what will you do? I'll be watching closely from here on out.
Oh boy. Like, okay, it wasn't nearly as bad there, I can assure you. But I mean, the General had an incredibly dorky voice for someone that freaking big and powerful. And again, the mysterious man with scars on his face. I wonder what he has to do with all of this. Also, who is this? Call me Double, the Rookie Hunter. My liege, the Repliforce has begun its coup. Wait, Colonel, you're jumping to conclusions here. Sir, you've been given the order to scramble. Right, I'm leaving right now. Infiltrate enemy-occupied jungle and destroy the weapon under construction. A bug has corrupted the network. Dive into cyberspace and exterminate it. The Repliforce ship has taken off. Pursue and blast it out of the sky. Dragoon of the 14th Unit is a traitor. Locate and bring him back to Hunter HQ. I don't care if you do it in one piece or not. Repliforce has decimated the city and left. Pursue them aboard the Land Chaser. The abandoned lab is now operational. Investigate and destroy the lab. A military train is moving supplies. Cut off Repliforce's supply route. We've discovered a hidden snow base. Halt production of their new weapon. Well, as always, it's time to start by making a choice. Which of these evil maverick scum will we eliminate first? Well, we're gonna go to the volcano and deal with that traitor Dragoon. Magma Dragoon. He betrayed the irregular hunters? Irregular is the Japanese term for maverick hunters or mavericks and whatnot, but yeah. And hid himself in a volcano, so we're going to that volcano to deal with him. Translation error, though, yeah. Whoops! Fireball! Whoop! Whoa! 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 Uh-oh. Fireballs all over the place! Ouch! Ow! Stop raining on my parade. Get out of the way, bats. But yeah, Mega Man X4. It's technically just more of the same Mega Man that we had in the previous games, but, you know, it's a lot simpler. You know, go back to the simple style that we had in the first Mega Man X. No BS. I mean, nothing particularly BS. We still have the dash maneuver, so that's good. Ow! Yee! And levels in Mega Man X4 tend to be, well, they are all divided up into two areas. That was the first area of the volcano. And now we're at the second area. And if we ever end up... That was stupid. I'm doing stupid things here. Don't mind me. And of course, if we end up losing enough lives to the point where we end up getting a game over, the game will restart you from the continue point at the beginning of the second area rather than start you off at the beginning of the level. So that's something that's worth doing. Also, first heart tank. Booyah. Whoa! Careful there. Ah! Fireballs from the sky! And we've got ride armors again, too. Ow. Whoops! Oops, I didn't mean to jump out of that. Whoop. And we can either jump out of the ride armor and go up there or go down here. I'm gonna go down here so that I can hold on to the ride armor, because I'm gonna be using it for this encounter. X, you've arrived. Dragoon, why did you betray the HQ? You'll have to defeat me first. But we're allies! You're so naive. Listen closely. I let the Stag Lagoon fall, and I do it again. No, those were innocent people. You're not Dragoon, just a maverick. You got that right. Power up, X. It's time you showed me what you can do. How about I start by cutting you down to size using this right armor's built-in saber weapon. But why do I keep jumping out? I don't mean to do that. I don't mean to jump out of the armor! Okay, well, it doesn't matter. It was blowing up anyway. Using Hadoukens and Shoryukens on me? Ah! Ah, no! God! Damn it, I almost had him. Also, you probably heard that. Time to get serious! Yeah, that's Mega Man X's voice. The same voice actor for Mega Man in Mega Man 8. Why? I get... Ah! Okay, I'm... Cut!
This is bad.
Okay, let's try this again. Hopefully this time I can actually Why do I keep jumping? I don't mean to jump out of the damn ride armor. Why do I keep doing that? I don't mean to do that. Ah, God, that should not have been as difficult as it was. What the fuck? I do not mean to keep jumping out of the fucking ride armor.
You are strong, X.
Such a waste. Why, Dragoon?
Always wanted to fight you. Then he appeared and
He appeared? Who?
told me to work for Repliforce to goad you into fighting.
You did it just so you could fight me?
Was worth it for a final duel.
Dragoon! God, you are stupid. But hey, as far as I'm concerned, so long as I get your weapon and defeat you, that's good enough for me. Rising Fire shoots fire energy vertically. Effective against all airborne enemies. Some objects may be burned by this attack as well. Well, isn't that interesting? Well, I'm sure we'll get more use of that as we go along, but for now, I think that does it for this episode of Let's Play Mega Man X4. So with that all said and done, thank you all for watching. Follow up on my Twitter, Instagram, and Discord in the description below. RCFS, and out.